The next part, we will proceed with the employee login data. Okay, so we will log out from here. That's it. Okay. Okay, so the next part we will continue with the EOFFICE application. So right now we will continue with this employee or supervisor part. Okay, so for this part is for the staff to log in. So I will teach you on how to log in as an employee to apply the leave. Okay, and later on I will log in as a supervisor, the superior, on how to approve the leave application. Okay, so first of all, before we proceed on this module, remember that earlier on in our administrator setup, we did send one email, means that we broadcast an email out to the new staff, okay, to inform them what is the login ID, what is the how do they create a new password for login. Okay, so for this case, the staff will receive the email notification, something like this. Okay, so this is one of example of my email login. So the email is sent from this admin, okay, our host. Okay, then the title, the subject of the email will be login password, create your new password. So if I click into it, so it will mention, dear Fatima, okay, the employee number below is the link for you to change new password, what's the company code, and this is the link. Kindly create your new password for your login. Okay, so they just need to click the link. Okay, so once they click the link, everything is stated clearly over here. Okay, so this module is just allow them to create new password or change password. Please check the company code, the employee number, the employee name, whether it is keyed correctly. After that, they need to key in their user ID, password, and new password and confirm password. The password format is in minimum 6 alphanumeric. Okay, so you have to know, you have to not to worry about the login. Okay, because from our email here is stated clearly what's the company code. Okay, what is the ID they must use to log in, and then the password they want to use for login, they may just type in here. It's quite straightforward. So I type in the new password that I prefer for login, then I click save. Password successful change. Okay, so they already created a new password. That means if let's say they click back the home button, they are able to log in back to the home page. Okay, so the company code just now is the same, demo training. So I'm logging as Fatima right now, A002. The password is the one that I keyed in a moment ago. So I click login. Okay, so a successful login as Fatima. Okay, so for Fatima page, okay, you can see the login as Fatima. If let's say you do upload the picture for Fatima, you will see here the company code, the current year, everything. And the first tab, the first default tab they will see when once they log in is definitely their leave entitlement, everything. What is the leave type they entitle? Okay, the bring forward leave is here, everything. Then leave entitlement. Okay, and the leave burn, earlier on we do one leave burn over here because the expiry date is in end of March. So if let's say they didn't utilize the leave that bring forward, all will be burnt. Okay, so no adjustment for annual leave. Then total taken is half day, balance is 5.5 days. Okay, the adjustment that we did, some adjustment is only for this one. This is for replacement leave. Okay, so that means they have a balance 2 days replacement. Okay, so if the staff they want to see how the system calculate this 6-day leave entitlement for the current year, they can always use this. Click here for calculator. This calculator is similar with the administrator calculator just now. Just click on this part. Okay, they want to check until which month, and then choose the leave type, then click calculate. It's the same calculation, same formula, then 6 days. So the full explanation of the formula is here. Okay, so this is for formula for the leave calculation part. Okay, for the second part of the My Leave tab is the upcoming leave status. Okay, as you can see, this is their upcoming leave status. This is the leave that they already applied for future. Okay, date apply is, for example, today's date is for when they want to apply for the leave for. Okay, how many days they applied, and the reason is here. What is the status? Approved, pending. Okay, so this is for the leave approval purpose. Okay, so always encourage your staff to log in to the system to check whether their leave already been approved or rejected, or whether it's still pending. Okay, so this is the best page to check. Okay, and instead of they want to view this in the horizontal grid view, they can always click here for calendar view. Okay, so calendar view here you can see, okay, they are viewing the filtering is for me only. Okay, so me only, this is the leave that already been approved. Okay, what about future? So you can click next. There's one more leave already been approved. This one is AL PM afternoon to approve. Okay, another one is still pending. So different color for different leave status. Okay, so in case they want to see their department, my department, within the same department, is there anyone else on leave? They can always see. Of course, their department, my department is of course including themselves, okay, and other colleagues within the same department. Okay, that's why their name is appear again. Okay, so this is for the home page calendar view. Okay, so calendar view, that's it. Okay, and for this upcoming leave status, there's one more function over here you can see. We have this one, request cancel actually. So make it bigger so that you'll be able to see clearly or not. Okay, so this function actually is for the approve, request cancel those leave that already been approved. If let's say they want to cancel this leave type, they need to request cancel. Okay, like this kind of leave that already been applied but still pending, they just can withdraw without request cancel. Okay, so this one can withdraw anytime. Okay, but this one, if let's say they want to cancel, they need to request cancel. Example, I request cancel for leave type. Maybe I change my mind or postpone my leave application. Okay, so this is a leave that I apply. This staff applied earlier on, half day. Okay, can click here for more info to check it's on this date, this Friday, half day PM. Okay, so I changed my mind. Okay, earlier on when I apply, these two superior, my superior is already approved. Okay, so right now I would like to cancel it. So request cancel. Are you sure you want to proceed to request cancel this leave application? Yes, click OK. That's it. Okay, so it's already been cancelled. Okay, means that there's no error pop-up, means successful cancel. I can check back my home page. Okay, so it's already been cancelled. Okay, so that's for the leave application. That's how you cancel for the leave. Okay, and I would like to proceed on the leave checking on the profile. Okay, so now we proceed with the module. Okay, so just now we done with the leave request cancellation. Okay, then this will be the module for the staff on how to apply leave, change password, and so on. Okay, so the profile here will show the employee data. Okay, employee data everything. Okay, so the email is here. Okay, so this is just for viewing purpose. Okay, it's for viewing purpose on the top part, and for the bottom part, let's say you allow them to change the rest of the details like this address, postal, phone number, email address. Once they change, they can save. Only can be altered on the bottom part only. Okay, so this is for employee. We call that the profile. Okay, so we proceed. Okay, so the next part, they have this change password. So very straightforward. They just key in the new password and change it. Okay, and the next one is this leave application purpose. Okay, so leave application. Okay, so then we have this leave type over here. Okay, so leave type is for them to select. Okay, like this one, balance still have 60. So let's say they wish to apply maybe somewhere around, okay, maybe September that time. Apply from 14th up to, because Monday is Sunday is a what, then replacement, then to 18th. Okay, this is for the long vacation. Okay, so next. Number of days not required to key in, system will auto fill up for you based on the number of days applicable. So like this session, you can see staff apply from Friday until Tuesday. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, they will not count as a one day taken because Saturday, Sunday, Monday is considerably, Saturday is the off day, so it's 0 day. Sunday is a public holiday, of course 0, and Monday also is a replacement public holiday, 0. Okay, so the last day will be Tuesday, will become as 1 day. So let's say this one they want to change to half day, AM or PM, they can always change from here. Okay, during the leave applications, okay, if they would wish to CC to another person to notify another user, they can select from this listing. Okay, and then attachment. Okay, this attachment is compulsory only for those leave type like sick leave, hospitalization. Okay, then submit. Okay, so completed. So that leave type that we applied a moment ago is on September 1.5 day vacation is still pending. Okay, for approval. Okay, so that's the first part of the leave module, leave application. At least you must know how to apply the leave. Okay, leave application here. Okay, so for annual leave. Okay, new one for the sick leave. Okay, so for this sick leave, they may need to select the date they want to apply. For example, yesterday they just come back from sick leave. Okay, because of fever. Next. Okay, so calculate 1 day, and then whether 1 day or few days, you can change from here. Okay, and for the sick leave, we must attach with the file. We must browse the file. If let's say the staff just submit without attaching any file, then here will pop up the message due to admin setting required to attach the file for this leave application. Something like this. Okay, so they have to attach the file, then only they can proceed with the leave application. Okay, that means they need to browse this file, okay, so that they can attach the leave. So from here, example, I have one file in my desktop. The document, I have this MC, means that staff supposedly they need to, it's either they need to scan the documents, okay, or take picture, save it in a proper file that we support. Okay, example PDF, okay, JPEG also can. Then attach already, then they can allow to submit. Okay, so there's one more application here is for this one because of fever pending. Okay, so in case they would like to cancel, okay, maybe they attach the wrong document, they can always withdraw and reapply again. Okay, before the approval. Okay, so that's the part for the leave application for sick leave, annual leave, maternity, hospitalization, non-paid leave, everything is from here. Okay, so that's the part for the leave application purpose. Okay. Okay, so next we'll proceed with this time off application. Okay, so I just type my one time off code for you in case you do have this kind of practice. Means that you have the time off that for the staff to apply. Means the staff can apply like two hours time off just to go out to do some personal matter. Okay, so example on this 15th of June Friday. So the reason is they would like to go to bank to do some personal thing. Okay, personal matters. So next, okay. So the number of day here is stated 0.25. We just assume one day they have 8 hours working. So 2 hours from 8 hours working means that it's 0.25 days. Okay, so they can select. Oops, this one is the PH. Okay, we may need to select another one, for example. Okay. So I think we should select some future state. Okay, time off application one more time. Okay, time off. Okay, so okay, maybe like tomorrow. Okay, so we'd like to go to bank. Okay, next. Okay, so the stated remark here is to time off. Okay, it's 2 hours for AM set. Okay, so any leave apply, they will prompt like this. This for testing. Okay, so just now that part is for the time off. Okay, I just redo again one more sample for you. Maybe somewhere around August the time on 8th of August. Okay. Okay, next. Submit. Okay, so this time is successful submit. Okay, so that's it. So we also have this time off. Go to bank is still pending. Okay, so this for time off. Then we have the rest of this module like leave history. Okay, so all this leave history that you've been keying for the staff is either for current year or past year. You can always view from here, change the year, what leave type you want to view, for example annual leave only. So we'll fit out for you. Just now it's all leave type. Okay, any special adjustment that you do for the staff, for example we do some 2 days adjustment because they work on this rest day and this date for the event, so they are entitled 2 days adjustment. So stated clearly inside here, so staff can always recheck from history just for internal reference and viewing. Okay, apply on behalf. Okay, so this function is for the staff to apply on behalf of other colleague. Okay, example they would like to apply on behalf the other colleague is Ali within their same department. What type of leave? Okay, so maybe the staffs would like to apply some annual leave. Okay, they are unable to apply for themselves, so this staff can do the application on behalf. Okay, for future date, example 7th. Okay, so this one is maybe still do their personal matter. Next. Okay, so you can see the remark here is applied on behalf by which staff is auto. So at least the HR know this leave application is not applied personally by Ali, but actually is by the other colleague, Fatima. So, okay, so that's about it on the apply on behalf. Then the rest one more time, there's a leave calculator over here. It's something similar to the function I showed you earlier on, and also the calendar view. Okay, so from here staff also have their own calendar view. Now we have much more sample to see. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, and of course they can have their own report. Okay, this is something like a simplified report just for their own reference. Okay, so all this report when they print out is for their own detailed own report only. It's not for all the staff, just for their own one. This is all about Fatima leave report for entitlement. Okay, if you prefer to see their leave details, their taken report, Okay, so this the list of the leave taken report, they've been approved. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so for the staff, that means they can preview their own report. They can also save into their soft copies, either to Excel, PDF, or Word document also can. Okay, so for the staff, it's quite simple. Okay, and it's quite straightforward. Okay, beside the home page, we can see just now I show you just for my leave details, which is the most important details that we have here. We also have this bulletin board. Okay, so this is the one that we said earlier on. Okay, the staff can have a look. Okay, who's on leave. Okay, this is a listing to see the who's on leave. Okay, they can choose either they want to view in this form, means that this one is to show in the grid form. Yeah, something like this. It's show every day because the date range is until future. Okay, if let's say you prefer to view in a calendar view, then you can use back the one that in the my leave, the home page just now. Okay, approving officer for the Fatima public holiday, this for future, and then e-storage, anything that HR upload, they can download. Okay, and the last part they have is miscellaneous manual. This is where they can refer to their manual. In case they are not sure how to use the system, they can always download the user manual. Okay, so you can see this only for employee supervisor level. So we have a step-by-step here, how to log in. Okay, we have the screenshot, everything. Okay, it's quite straightforward. Okay, the calculation, how to check, how to apply. Okay, everything stated here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so back to the home page. At least we have some sample over here. Okay, can. Okay, so log out. Okay, so now we continue to log in as supervisor. Okay, so now we continue as a supervisor level to approve the subordinate leave. Okay, so company code, okay, it's the same. Okay, so just now Fatima apply leave, her superior will be approved by two level of approval. Okay, the first level will be this approval, their ID 015. Okay, so for example, I log in as this approval for Fatima. Okay, so this approval will be Ching Lili. Okay, the rest of the thing is the same. Okay, so Ching Lili have their own leave entitlement, everything. Who's on leave, approving officer, but it's by another person. Okay, so this is the setting. Okay, so for employee part also, Ching Lili also, if let's say Ching Lili want to apply her own leave, so she can use this same function. Okay, not much different. Okay, just that because Ching Lili is a superior, means that is a approval, she will have another module here called supervisor module. The supervisor module here, they have this module called approve or reject. This is the place that Ching Lili have to log in and check whether there is a pending leave application from her subordinate. Okay, so this is all the leave application from a subordinate. Okay, some is from Ali, from Fatima, different leave type when they apply. So it's need Ching Lili to perform some action whether to approve or reject. Otherwise it will be pending over here. Okay, so Ching Lili can, if let's say Ching Lili want to approve the leave application, okay, she can just click this one, the first link, the transaction number. Okay, once she log in, she will see this leave status is still pending. This the current status is pending. The leave balance they have is 4.5 days, and now this staff would like to apply 1 day for future. Okay, the reason everything stated here. So let's say you want to see these days is in detail, how many days, or what is the day type. Okay, it's on Monday, period is full, so she can always click in to double check. Okay, and then for this one action, okay, It's either approve or reject. She can put in here. Okay. Also, she can click here to view the other subordinate on leave listing. Okay. Before she do any approval, she can click in and check whether is there any other staff is on leave on the same date. Okay, same period. Okay, can always check from here. Okay, and if she would like to put some remark here, can put in here. Okay, so for this leave type, leave application, if let's say Chinili would like to approve, then select approve, then confirm. Are you sure you want to proceed? No changing action required. Okay, so just it will be proceed. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so back to the same page. No error come out, no error message, no remark means that it successfully approved the leave for the staff. Okay, so as a supervisor, okay, beside they can log in using this method of approval, there's another method. They can always check from their email. Basically in the email also, they will receive the email notification, something like this. So there's an action required leave application from which staff. Okay, so as you can see, okay, dear Ching Lily, below are the details of the leave application generated from which system. Okay, regarding this leave type, your immediate action is required. To approve or reject, you can click this link. Okay, so these are basically all the leave transaction that require approval. Okay, so there's this one like Ali also, something similar. This is from different staff. Okay, so what is the leave type they want to apply? To approve or reject, they can click this link. Okay, so it will come out another page. So this is the same page that we see just now, almost the same. Okay, so this one, if let's say you want to approve also, just click approve. Okay, then confirm. That's it. Okay, so update successful. Okay, quite easy. So as I explained earlier on, it's either you approve through this email link, or you can always log in to your own account as a superior to check on your approve or reject module. Okay, so this is how you do the approval. Okay, so is there any leave type that you would like to reject? You can always click in. For example, this one, time off. So if let's say I would like to reject it, then click reject, confirm. Okay, so that we can have some sample of the reject case. Okay, so that's it. The rest we just keep it first. Okay, the below part is the cancellation request. If let's say the leave that already been approved by yourself and by the other second level or the third level of superior, so once the leave that already been approved, if the staff would like to cancel, they need to send a request cancellation to the superior. So the superior, like this one, Ching Lili, they will receive a cancellation request. The transaction number will be here, something like this also. Okay, so they need to click the link. After they click the transaction, they need to click is either the approve cancellation or reject cancellation. These two. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Okay, that's it. So that's about the approve or reject case. Okay, and then the report here is mainly for their subordinate. Okay, so you can see any subordinate leave entitlement report. They can always print from here. Next, okay, they can select which subordinate they want to print all, then preview. It's the same report like administrator. Okay, if let's say they want to save it up for further internal reference filing purpose, they can save in the Excel PDF forwards. Okay, so that's about the report. Okay, and miscellaneous manual is the same like just now. Okay, that's it. So that's all about the leave application. Okay, so we try to log out. Okay. Okay, so just now we log in under the first approval for the staff. Okay, so once the Ching Lili approved already, so if you try to go to the second level of the approval, okay, I just show you one more time. Okay, second level of the approval. Okay, So the supervisor module here, we have this one. Okay, so just now we approve for this case. Okay, so if let's say you want to approve for this superior Chong Chi Huat, they want to approve, they can click approve. So earlier on, Cheng Lady already approved. Okay, so confirm. Okay, completed, that's all. Okay, so now we try to log out. Okay, once the flow for the leave submission completed successfully and all the leave already been taken action, by right, as a staff, they will get an email notification from our system saying that their leave already been approved. Okay, we have a sample of the report. The sample will be something like this. Leave has been approved. The subject is leave has been approved. Dear Fatima. Okay, so click in. Okay, dear Fatima, your final, this is actually final approval lah, so that's why it has been approved by Chong Chi Huat, the final one. So the leave application will be approved by this superior. Okay, so on which date? Okay, and then kindly log in to check the system balance. Okay, so this is a sample of the leave approval, or the leave that already been rejected. Also, it will show in the email notification as well. Okay, dear Fatima, leave application have been rejected by who? Okay, so kindly log in to check on the system, to check on the latest balance. Okay, so this is a two leave email notification purpose lah. Okay, other side, the staff can always log in back to the system to check the status. Okay, as I mentioned earlier on, the best way actually to log in back to the system, because system will show the live update. Okay, so this is the live update for the leave status. Okay, so it's already been approved, this one, and the rest of the leave also. Okay, always check on this part status whether been reject or approved. Okay, so now their calendar, they have more info to see. Some is approved. Okay, then next month calendar. Okay, so this is cancelled already. This one already been approved. Furthermore, okay, any date, any leave application that already been rejected will show in red color. Okay, so this is a few sample for you to check. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's all about the leave application. Okay, so we are completed with the e-leave training. So, and then I will conclude the training for today. Okay, thank you.